look like it has any nicks or anything in it.
No, it does have a nice standing paint job, and it was originally white before
wait.
it was restored.
There's Josh. You mind if he comes for a ride with us
No,
too?
no, not at all.
Hey, Josh, come on.
Yeah.
Wow. Check out this inside.
You slam that door hard because it does.
Where'd you go in first when you got the car? Where was the first place you drove to?
Well, of course, the first thing I did was drive it back from Delaware, from Newark, Delaware, straight down I-95.
Very familiar with that area.
And of course, the guy I bought it from, he called me to make sure that I got home all right, no problems. You know,
that's nice.
I was very impressed with the fellow that he was very straightforward. Had a lot of confidence in him.
Yeah. So did you drive it right over to Oakcrest first? Then did you park it somewhere here on the lot?
Oh yeah, I've got actually I have a reserve spot.
Okay.
For our other car we just use a resident spot.
Okay.
But I thought I wanted I picked a spot on the end.
Okay.
So
nobody hits the car. It's kind of to the side.
I could get close to the curb.
Right. Now, what's the maximum speed you can go?
Well, I was keeping around coming down 95. I was keeping around 60.
Okay.
And
so you can kind of floor it here. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't really seen too many other, classic cars around here. I would think this would be something a lot of people would be interested in.
We park in this lot here.
Okay. So it's kind of just back and hidden, so nobody can come and hit it.
Oh, right. It's way down the end.
Okay. Very cool.
This, I can see, like I was saying before, it was a father-daughter project, the restoration, and I can see some of the daughter's influence, like this.
I was gonna say, is that a skull?
My wife wants me to change that, but I think it's kind of neat.
Right.
And there's a little skull on top of the antenna there.
Oh, okay.
And it had a
that's right.
A glass pack muffler on it, which I changed right away. I put a regular muffler on it because
gotcha.
it was just too loud inside.
Right.
And I really wasn't looking for a hot rod muscle car. I wanted,
right.
And if I had my choice, I would have preferred standard shift rather than automatic. But this way, my wife can drive it as well. She doesn't like. She can drive a standard shift, but she doesn't really like to.
Right. Now, is like you were saying, the skull, the skull that she has on here, is that easy to change? Can you fix that pretty?
Yeah, just a little Allen wrench and take it off.
Okay.
And you can buy. You can buy stuff on eBay that's amazing. You just go in, 1961 Comet, and you'll find all kinds of stuff.
Oh, wow.
Everything you can think of.
That's great. I was expecting to see some cubes, some of the dice hanging from your window.
Well, actually, I have a pair of those dice.
Do you really?
I took they were in the trunk of the glove compartment, and it has a super sound system.
Oh wow!
That actually it's an AM/FM radio, which of course was not original, but it has in the dash it looks like the original radio, but it's a digital radio, and it's got a big speakers and a woofer and everything in the trunk. So I'm sure that was part of the daughter's influence.
I was gonna say you can tell kind of who picked what to do with the car.
And I haven't figured out how to work the radio yet. I've got to study on how to work it.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell they really did keep this car in great condition, even not only with the outside but the inside too. I mean, everything's real nice and smooth.
I think this has all been repainted.
Yeah. So can't get over how comfy these seats are. I went to sit down. I wasn't expecting to like bounce right back up.
Yeah, I've got a pad that I bought I'm going to put in here that'll make it sit a little better.
Right. So I could easily, lean back, take a nap on this.
Yeah, it is softer than I would have. And he, like I was saying, he admitted that he wasn't really happy with that part himself.
Right. Now, did you put the steering wheel grip on there, or was that how it came like that as well?
That was on there.
Okay.
And I may leave that knotted. This has nothing power, no power brakes, no power steering.
Oh man.
So, but it handles very nice.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say it's a great ride.
I thought about buying curb feelers. I don't know. You know what curb feelers are?
I don't. I'm ready to learn.
Well, back, I guess in the 50s or somewhere in there, people used to have little wire things they would clamp on the side of their
tires.
You'd get two of them. And they would clamp on the side of the car. And when you were parking, if you got too close to the curb, or if you got close to the curb, the curb feeler would scratch the curb and make a little noise.
Oh, so that would alert you.
And you could still buy them. You go on eBay, like I'm a big fan of eBay, and you go on eBay, you can put in curb feelers. You could get all kinds of them.
Oh wow! Everything shows up.
So.
Yeah, those are probably something good to have.
Everybody had curb feelers.
Right. That was the thing to do. They were in. Now, does your wife like the car a lot? Is she a big fan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's a big supporter.
That's good.
Go down here.
That's right. Everybody's staring. Everybody's staring at the car.
Like I was saying, that's part of it. So you want people looking.
Right.
I tell a story. I was when I had the Studebaker. I was driving down the highway, and a guy came up right next to me.
Yeah.
He rolled down his window and he yelled at. He said, "What kind of car is that?" I said, "It's a Studebaker." And then he said, "What is that?" What is a Studebaker?
Right, just having a conversation at a stoplight, Now, do you think you'll keep this car for a while?
Yeah, I'll keep. Well, I'm 84, so how long do I have?
Oh, looks like we got a big mound of snow here.
I think if we get a running start,
can we jump it? I think we could. We could try. Now, do your sons have any type of car, classic cars?
Oh my gosh. My older son, he's got 3 Mustangs.
Wow.
Two of them from the early 90s that are totally restored.
Wow.
One of them's 1970, I think. He's got a 1948 Dodge truck.
Wow.
Several motorcycles.
So he has a lot. Yeah, I would say that's a good amount. Now, how long did it take you to shovel out the Comet because of the snow?
Well, I did it over 2 days, and actually, I shoveled out our other car, and we went over to our son's house, and I came back, and somebody was parked in the spot.
Uh-oh.
My wife wasn't too happy, in fact.
I was gonna say, not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily we had a great day. Go ride around.
Noise back here. I gotta check in.
See what's going on.
Okay, here we are back where we started.
All right.
Let's take a look at the engine.
Sounds good to me. If I can get out of here, let me see. You're right. You could eat off of this.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn clean.
Yeah, you say, and then see, the beauty of the old cars is you can work on them. You can get to everything.
Right. You can see everything. Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, this is nice and open.
Yeah. And then,
Good. Giving off some good heat too on this cold day. It's good for that as well. Man, that's really awesome. Like that a lot.
see, the gas filler is in the center. They used to do that with some cars. Instead of when you pull up to the pump, you don't have to try to remember which side to
Just
go
know it's
on.
in the back.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Wow, those are some nice
There's
speakers.
the sound system, and I'm sure that was the daughter's influence.
Right.
You know?
Well, maybe next time we come back to check out the car, you'll have the speakers ready, and we can kind of, pump some tunes around Loop Road.
Yeah, right.
Play some classic hits.
Well, maybe I can pull up next to people with the windows down, and you
Yes.
know how they go ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. You know?
That'll be us.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Right. All right, well, I've had a lot of fun today learning all about Harvey's car. Now you notice he's in the passenger seat. I'm gonna take the car for a spin. So definitely make sure you see us around Loop Road.